So on today's episode, my husband just brought this old table home that he found a neighbor throwing out. It's a little worse for the wear, but when I pulled the drawer open, I got a happy surprise. Now, they certainly don't make things like this anymore. As you can see, we have some damage on the top. I might be able to fix that. Now, no furniture restorationist, but when I opened up the drawer, I got the happy little surprise. It's a Broyhill. And what is Broyhill? I told my husband, damn, you got a Broyhill. And he's like, what the hell is that? And we're used to crappy ass furniture made out of plywood, but Broyhill is solid wood. And for an example, here is a used one being sold on a website for $295 on sale from $395. Broyhill furniture, solid oak, wood, oval side end table with drawer. And that is actually, I think, the identical one to ours. And yes, I think this is the same exact one. Now, I have to get this in tip-top shape, and I'm going to get a little Howard's Restor-A-Finish. Now, sadly, I don't have pine color. That's the only issue. I have mahogany. So it's going to make it darker. Now, I had it in every single color under the sun, but my husband doesn't like clutter and decided I don't know where he put it. So I don't feel like ordering it from Amazon again, which is a pain in the ass. So I'm going to put this on with a steel wool pad. And that should clean the scratches off the top. And it will make it darker, unfortunately. This is the mahogany, the little strip you see there, as compared to that. It might darken it a little, give it more of a honey, cherry, mahogany-ish hue. And I don't care. It came in the garbage. It came from the garbage. So how much worse can it get? Well, we'll find out in a moment. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is put gloves on. Get a steel wool pad, but a very, very, very soft steel wool pad, because you don't want to scratch it further. Here are the scratches along the top, sort of sucky, but you want to clean all the dust off of it first before using the Howard's Restor-A-Finish. And I'm going to go ahead, maybe take a little Murphy's oil soap and clean this sucker down and remove as much dust as I can. So this is along the top, just the top, and you can see probably has nicotine or something. Now I'm going to clean off the legs. We're going to get to the Restor-A-Finish by Howard's and see what the hell we can turn this into. It actually looks much better already. And it's very dirty. So I just cleaned it off. I got the soft steel wool pad. We got our Howard's. And we can tell that this person never used coasters. And this is why, folks. Coasters are very important. So you're going to want to shake this stuff up really good. And take the lid off. Be careful because the stuff drips and oozes all over the place. We have a little rubber stopper. Hard to get out, by the way. And, all right, so I could ruin this, or I could make this better. We'll find out. Now, this is the color as opposed to this. That's not good, but we'll try to make it work somehow. All right, let's go ahead. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. All right, so that should be enough for now. And let me just lower the stand. Let's get down there. And, all right, let's see what happens. Now, I want to go with the grain as much as I can and try to get these rings out of here, which are, you know, troublesome. And I'm going to be back in a few minutes and we'll see what happens. All right, so this is going to soak in for a good 20 minutes. I have to do the rest of it. I actually like this color better than the pine. We'll see what happens when we wipe it off. All right, so this is marinating in the Howard Restor-A-Finish right now for about another 20 minutes. It seemed to have gotten the rings out at the top. I did the drawer, but I didn't do the side inserts when you pull the drawer open. It's actually shining and gleaming. I did the legs as well. And hopefully I can turn this back into a $295 table and use it in my own home. Now, the lady that was throwing it away is very clean. I get very skeeved out by people that throw out furniture. I don't know why I get like a little nervous about that. And she's actually a very clean old lady. She's a widow. She lives by herself. And I guess she had no more use for this beautiful Broyhill. And why are Broyhills so expensive? I guess because you're paying for the solid wood. And as you can see, this is gleaming really, really nicely on the top. with the Howard, we got a darker, more honey color, like a richer wood color. I like this better than just plain pine. I think it's much more prettier and will probably go better with my decor. All right, we'll be back in 20 minutes. We got to wipe it off. And then we have to use beeswax and orange oil to shine it and actually condition it. And then we'll be done. So I just found some more, and I found my exact table again, being sold for $650, down from $750. Apparently, these are very, very expensive. Mine is the oval accent end table, and it has a model number. And wow, yep, same drawer, same feet, same top. Why so expensive? That's insane. And yet, here's another one for $500 freaking dollars. So people really spend this amount of money on used furniture? I mean, really. It's a Queen Anne style, but it's not Queen Anne. And yeah, I guess they do. 3 minutes left on the clock. And as you can see, it's actually like watching a pot boil or waiting for a pot to boil. And we don't know what's going to happen when I wipe off the Howards. Sometimes it still leaves the rings on it, and that sort of sucks. But we'll see. We'll see if maybe the rings will come off of it and stay at this high shine after we put the beeswax and orange oil on it. But look at this, gorgeous. Now I know why people actually like old furniture better, because everything was solid and not plywood. All right, we got 3 more minutes left. We'll see what happens. Cross your fingers. Yeah, cross your fingers. Turns out I'm a dope. It wasn't 20 minutes. Now I got to wait another 10 minutes. So where did I hear about Broyhill from? When I was a kid on the Price is Right game show. Oh, and by the way, this is probably 240p. Sorry.
It's a rotating bar cabinet. This unique and original rotating bar cabinet comes from the Continents Collection by Broyhill, a wonderful variety of different styles that are striking and distinct from Broyhill celebrating 100 years. And the winner of this bar cabinet goes to supply Sleep Aid. Can't fall asleep or stay asleep sometimes? Try chewable midnight tablets with natural...
Oh, I need that. Can someone leave that on the side of the road? These two products are like awesome, okay? As you can see, look at the difference. I showed you the before and the after. Look at that. All the rings are now gone. The table looks like brand spanking new. The top, look how it gleams and shines. Everything about it looks like it's brand spanking new. Now I just turned this into like at least a $300 to $700 table. Thanks for watching. See you guys all soon. And this stuff is the bomb. And that's like cringy, but it's thebomb.com, as they say, as you can see here.